Hey guys, Dev with Crime Hive, and we're back with another episode here. And we're starting a new series, and we're going to dive deep into the Lori Vallow Daybell case. And I'm still going to go back to other cases and bounce around, but this is a very interesting case. It is quite a mystery. And the question I have is, why are so many people dying or missing that are connected to Lori Vallow? What is going on here? Now, before I get into this video, which is what that's centered on, again, you guys can always subscribe to my videos. If you like these, just subscribe, hit the bell notification for when I do come out with new videos. And also, I got to point out, I don't know about you guys, but I am in need of a haircut because of this virus, and all these barbers backed up, and hopefully I'll get a haircut soon. Anyway, the case here is focused on, the heart of this case is really focused on these two children here. If you guys don't already know, many of you already know in the news, these two children are missing. We've got Tylee, 17 years old. She's been missing since about September 8th, 2019. And then you've got 7-year-old JJ, or Joshua. He's been missing since about September 23rd, 2019. And Lori Vallow Daybell had custody of these children. She's supposed to care for them, and she has done quite the opposite, not even attempting to help investigators find out where these children are or even if they're alive. So, very heartbreaking story. Now, who else, though, is connected to Lori that's dead? All right, we've got right here, just pulling up this article here with Desert News, the FBI has recently opened an investigation into Lori's third husband, her ex-husband, who died of a heart attack in 2018. His body was cremated, and that is crucial because a lot of times with when you got cremated ashes here, you can't really extract DNA from those samples. Now, sometimes when someone is cremated, there are some tooth and bone fragments that DNA can actually be extracted out of those particles, and you can potentially find out if somebody was maybe murdered, maybe he was poisoned. It's quite possible that he was poisoned. So we don't know. It's all speculation. He could have died naturally of a heart attack. We don't know, but I do know that there's so many suspicious circumstances with this case that we just can't ignore it. What do you guys think about that? And then just to give you guys an example of a poison, succinylcholine. It's a strong muscle relaxant that paralyzes the respiratory muscles. What it can do is it slowly suffocates you to death. Now, this shows a case from someone named Augustine who died of a heart attack. They found a small needle mark on her buttocks that was overlooked in the initial autopsy. That's just a crazy example of what's possible in this case. So just wanted to give you guys that information and let you know that case is being actively investigated by the FBI. That's Lori's third husband. Who else do we got here? If you look here, maybe I'll move this over the way a little bit. You've got Charles Vallow, okay? Charles Vallow, he was married to Lori. He died as well. Now, we look at the affidavit here, and I'll kind of show you some information that it points out with this case. He died at the hands of a gentleman, Lori's brother, if I can find out where it's at here, Alex. You've got Alex Cox. He was shot July 11th, 2019. Now, really crazy story too. This took place in Arizona. Arizona has some pretty relaxed laws when it comes to self-defense, and so what we're talking about is the Arizona Stand Your Ground law. I'm looking at an article right here. It's Stand Your Ground and Self-Defense Laws. This is in Arizona. And somebody is absolutely justified if somebody is coming at you with deadly physical force. I mean, if there's deadly force involved and a reasonable person believes that force is immediately necessary to protect themselves, they are justified. In this case, according to Alex, Lori's brother, there was a fight. There was a struggle with Lori, Charles, and Alex, and apparently Charles had picked up a bat and was going to hit them with it. Alex runs and grabs his gun and shoots Charles in the chest twice. So he claims self-defense. Now, in reality, that is a valid claim of self-defense. Somebody's got a bat, they're attacking you. That is an imminent dangerous threat. You have every right to defend yourself. Some states are a little bit different, but in this scenario, very well could be justified. We don't know. Again, though, another death associated with Lori Vallow. What do you guys think about that? Comment below on your thoughts. Now, again, that's Charles Vallow. If you guys don't know what he looks like, lots of different theories on that, but there was a substantial life insurance policy that Lori tried to get, and she was unsuccessful. Charles actually saw it coming. She was trying to create a PIN number and trying to get access to the insurance policy, but Charles had changed it to other heirs, and Lori never got that life insurance policy. However, she did get a substantial amount of money, from what I understand, from Joe's life insurance policy, who is dead. So a lot of mystery here, and we're going to talk deeper into this at a later time. All right, and then who's next? Okay, we've got Brandon Boudreau. Now, this is another interesting story. It's also in the affidavit that I read associated to the case. You've got Brandon here, and this is his vehicle, which was shot at, apparently by a rifle with a silencer when he was coming home. And basically the bullet came above his head, and police investigated as an attempted murder. So when you look at the affidavit here, this took place, this was October 2nd, 2019. Okay, and then you've got Lori Vallow connected again. Lori Vallow's niece, Melanie, Melanie Boudreau, this is Brandon's ex-wife, okay? He believes that there was some possible connection between Lori and Melanie, and apparently this doomsday cult that's out there, they believe that the world's coming to an end in July of 2020, and he believes that it's connected with that. His life was almost taken at the hands of Lori and this connection with this cult. So pretty crazy. We're going to get into that more too in other videos. But this is focused on these missing, deceased, or people that are almost killed in the line of Lori Vallow. Okay, so last one I want to focus on in today's video, because I don't want to make it too long, is we've got Chad Daybell, currently married to Lori. They got married in Hawaii. What's crazy about this? They got married 2 weeks after Chad's wife died. This is 2 weeks. Chad's wife, Tammy Daybell, dies, apparently peacefully in her sleep. They get married 2 weeks later. There's just so many weird questions, you guys, and I want to know your thoughts on that. But she apparently died peacefully in her sleep. But again, you got to wonder if there was never really a full autopsy done, and I know that they're still looking into this case as well because of the circumstances and how suspicious it is. But we don't know. Did she actually die peacefully in her sleep? If she didn't, it's possible there was some crazy reactions. She could have been, injected or poisoned, swallowed something. We don't know. Sometimes poisons can cause these reactions that mimic natural health conditions like heart attacks. You've got the last one I want to point out is when I talked about Alex shooting Charles, he's also dead. That's the last one I want to point out before I end this video. He's also dead. Apparently he had blood clots in his lungs. Poisons can mimic that kind of stuff. Maybe it's natural. Again, though, another death connected with Lori. So I hope you guys got some good value out of that video. If you did, like it, subscribe. We're going to come out with more on this case. If you like this case and you want me to continue, let me know. And again, this is Dev with Crime Hive, and we'll be back with another video soon. Thanks.